This is gonna be top 10 scary videos. Y'all gonna be scared. Very creative title. If it's not gonna be too scary, we might watch a second one, but we'll see. So top 10 scary ghost videos, y'all gonna be scared.
Artist Susie Solmori says that her family lives in a very haunted house in England. The house, which was built in 1902, still
looks quite
contains
haunted.
strange items left by its former owners. But weirdest of all, on the third floor there is a very strange painting that was left there by a previous tenant.
Gilbert
Susie
smile.
says that this painting is the most haunted object in the entire house.
This whole painting.
She says that often her young niece carries on long, eerie conversations with the spirit, quote, Gilbert, who she says inhabits the painting.
I mean, it's just an imaginary thing.
I heard that. I heard that. I'm not stupid. I'm very smart. I'm the smartest in class. Okay, not really.
Okay, not really. It's cute.
Do you want this or do I keep it? Okay. I'm tired. I'm hungry. It could get cold. You can't touch cold stuff. But I'm warm.
One day, Susie and her brother ask her niece about the spirit, Gilbert.
Did you like him?
Yeah, Gilbert's like one of my best friends.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. I think the man that used to live here painted it.
Why is this fucking creepy?
Is Gilbert friendly? Does he speak to you?
Yeah,
What does he say?
because I don't pray.
And this is the point when things take an
That
even
she doesn't
creepier
pray?
turn. Because Susie does some investigating and manages to find an old picture and some info about her family home.
I
What she
died.
discovers
Like
is downright creepy.
Here is a picture of the house from 1916 and it was built in 1902. So this would be the first or one of the first families to live in this house. As you can see, there are 6 people present in the photo. I'm looking at the English census records. I found that the father would be called John, the mother was called Maud. Next to her on the balcony is her daughter Dorothy. The birth of a little boy called Gilbert was also registered here in 1911. So he would be about 5 or 6 in this photo. I'm unsure why he's not with the rest of his family in the photo, what they did to him. I just have an overwhelming feeling that something really terrible happened to him at the hands of his own family. The weirdest part is that this is where the sun painting is situated in the house. That's his room.
Things around the house start to get even weirder as one day when Susie
Right. I think there's a lot of assumptions being made, right? Maybe he just didn't want to be in the photo. Or like he wanted to be inside because it was cold outside. You know, he looks like he's not fully dressed. What are these assumptions made? And if that's a painting that was done back then, that held good like color, you know. Good color. It looks quite fake to me, I don't know. It looks staged. One of them like read about the records from before, painted this, or like the previous owners of the grandparents. Like just I don't know, it just looks a bit feels fake. I don't know.
is home alone.
Feels very
she
like
starts to hear banging noises coming from
I don't
upstairs.
know, like very
She grabs her phone
made
and
up.
films
I
as she
don't know.
goes
I
to
could be lying. I
investigate.
could be just absolutely. But I don't like anything paranormal with children. Fuck that. Turn the light on, please. I beg.
There is banging coming from inside the playroom where Gilbert's painting hangs. But when she looks inside, there's nothing there. Cut to another night, and as Susie goes upstairs, she again sees her niece doing something a little strange in the third floor playroom. girl is prying away at the floorboards while singing, "You Are My Sunshine." And remember that the spirit Gilbert is said to inhabit an old painting of the sun. Odd coincidence? Maybe.
Very fucking
But after the
coincidental.
girl has gone to bed, Susie and her brother go back upstairs to
Nah.
investigate the area of the floor that her niece was picking at.
It's eerie,
What they
but
find
I
makes their
don't know.
blood
Something screams
run
like this is very
cold.
scripted.
Looks like it comes up.
That is very, very loose. These cables go past it. Where?
Underneath the floor, there is an old Ouija board
I'm
with a
sorry.
picture of the sun that looks very similar to the haunted
This is
Gilbert
slightly
painting.
rubbish.
So is there a spirit named Gilbert haunting the third-floor playroom of Susie's old house? And is this spirit sending
I
messages
became a
through
bit more
Susie's
like
young niece?
a skeptic
Let me
than
know
a
what you think.
than a believer nowadays anyways.
We need scary videos. So if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Because
Oh,
Nuke's Top
and
5 is
house
kind of
top.
running out of videos. Maybe
An
like
urban
people
explorer
are.
checks out a group of small
Because scary
abandoned
things
buildings
just
in the
make
middle of nowhere,
good views,
deep
actually.
in the woods of Poland.
Or in this video, you know.
Eventually, it gets too dark to
That's true.
explore, and he decides to leave. But hanging around till after dark seems to have been a terrible mistake.
This is kind of creeping me out from camping as well. I don't want to camp either. Let's put something on the roof. Is Nuke's gonna show us again? I think he is. That's like a dude on the roof. That's a dude on the roof. That's squatters. What if it's squatters? Alright, run. Run, buddy.
Someone can be seen chasing the now panicking urban explorer, and whoever it is seems to have come from right off the goddamn roof. The urban explorer runs off into the woods to escape, but whoever this
legit
strange person
sprinting at
is
him.
now seems to be following him.
Run. He's I mean, you're shining a bright flashlight at him. If he's not following, he's crazy. It's a dude. What if it's another urban explorer? What if it's another urban explorer? He wants to be your friend. Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't want to be your friend.
Thankfully, the urban explorer makes it home safe and shares his footage on YouTube. A curious viewer points out just how pale the unknown stranger seems to be.
He only
Another
comes
viewer
at
claims
night.
that they too have visited the abandoned buildings, and that they also saw this same creepy man. Either way, this strange guy swooping down from the roof to chase the urban explorer away is truly creepy.
Oh, that is
And
creepy.
it seems like something right out of a horror movie.
It's 100% a squatter, dude. It's 100% a squatter.
Ibby and the kitty. TikTok user Ibby is recording a cute video for cats late one night when something happens that she still just can't explain.
Okay. Oh.
One of Ibby's cats goes behind the curtains, then turns around and seems to disappear right into the floor.
That was weird.
Now, I'm not even entirely sure what's going on here myself, because even when this footage is brightened, it's hard to find any explanation as to why
That's
that
odd.
cat just disappeared.
Maybe she's
Unfortunately, Ibby didn't share much about the strange video.
put the head
All of
down.
her cats seem to be safe and accounted for.
Yeah, it looks like she
So
put the
just
head
what
down.
is this?
She put the head
I'll
down.
leave it up to you. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch. Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, but we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings and wrapping paper.
New Sub 5 merch.
Anyway, shipping is free, and be sure to order by December.
Okay.
Now, video. It's that his ghost at Granny's.
What's the granny's?
Italian
Okay.
YouTube user Simone Botte says that his grandmother has been experiencing strange, unexplainable events in her home. She says that her TV turns on by itself, windows open on their own, and creepiest of all, she often hears unexplained voices from somewhere in her house. Even though he's a bit skeptical of his grandmother's claims, Simone agrees to spend the night at her house while she's away.
Okay, he hasn't
He's not
spent their
really
time
expecting to
before?
experience much of anything.
Damn.
But then
Not a good
he
grandson.
also begins to hear creepy sounds from somewhere in the house. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Allora, sono a casa di mia nonna. Allora, non so se sentite, praticamente sono a casa di mia nonna da solo. E non so se sentite.
There's banging.
Ci sono un sacco di rumori che vengono da di sopra,
Hi, Smokey.
qui e lì. Allora,
We're watching spooky videos.
vabbè, buio pesto.
So if you're scared, go.
No, vabbè. La luce
Get your
è qua.
blankets. Hide under it.
Aspetta, devo mettere.
Simone discovers that for some reason the lights upstairs don't seem to be working. So he grabs a flashlight and slowly climbs the stairs in search of the creepy sounds.
A parte che c'è un gran rumore di vento e mi sto cagando in mano solo per quello.
Okay, yeah, could be a window open or something.
E adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto.
I don't like it.
Ragazzi, mi sto cagando in
Yeah.
mano.
I would be. I would be. What?
Si è aperta la finestra da sola. No, vabbè.
What?
No, vabbè. No, vabbè.
I'm
Simone is
confused.
completely alone in the house, but he hears a window and closet door open by themselves.
All
Simone
right.
slowly begins to realize that everything that his grandmother has been complaining about is now happening right in front of him.
No, vabbè, ragazzi. Io sono terrorizzato, ma proprio nel...
Okay, so right, sometimes I've watched this before. We've done a lot of these videos. I'm no expert, but I think Tigsy usually points this out. Whenever they put the camera slightly to the side and something's happening right where they leave that space, it looks fake. Because he knew that's gonna happen. I sound like an
Direi che vado
absolute
via, perché
skeptic and
nei film
negative person.
consiglio
I'm
sempre
sorry.
questa cosa qua.
I'm trying to make myself not be
Quindi,
scared so I can sleep tonight.
Non sono più stupido. Ti giuro, vi giuro, non riesco neanche a parlare oggi perché pratico. No, vabbè, aspetta. Oh no, vabbè, il letto è fatto.
The bed is done?
Il letto...
Someone made the bed? Oh my god, fuck
Gli
that.
sportelli sono aperti.
Please don't be anything in that closet.
E il letto... Cioè, prima il letto non era così. Era... Non ho la voce, ve lo giuro. Non ho la voce.
I'm sleeping with my lights on tonight. What?
No, ora vado. Mi sembra il caso di proseguire con questa cosa. Non so come.
Get out.
Ok, il vaso non era lì. Il vaso non era lì.
Yeah.
Questo vaso non era.
That is that I know. Ghost and they're making my bed, Casey? Oh my god.
A chandelier swings back and forth on its own, and just as Simone is about to leave, he hears movement coming from his
I don't
grandmother's
like it.
bedroom. He goes to take a look inside and discovers that the bed covers are now neatly arranged, as if someone came in and made the bed. Also, the doors of all the cabinets are open. Suddenly, the doors move again, and Simone decides to just get out of there. But inexplicably, a vase is now moved to the top of the stairs.
Adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto.
It's okay. It's sort of, in my opinion, it's a little fake. Like it's
Just
recorded
then,
in two
Simone
different
hears more movement
instances.
from the guest
I don't know.
bedroom. He decides to
I'm
take
really
a
trying to
look
sleep tonight.
inside. And what
I'm really
happens
trying.
next is downright chilling.
Why am I watching this? What happened? Well, I didn't see anything.
Did you see it?
No.
For a split second, a dark shadow can be seen moving
Oh.
towards Simone as he looks inside the room.
Oh.
He freaks out and just
I didn't
makes
see
a
it.
run for it. And with that,
Did I blink?
he decides
I
to
didn't see
stay
it.
away from the house for the rest of the night.
Grandma
Over the next
sell the
several months,
house.
Simone and his grandmother discovered that the strange paranormal activity in her house might be linked to an old scarf that she won at a church raffle. Simone says that with his grandmother's permission, he threw away the scarf and that the strange activity in her house has now completely stopped.
I'd burn it. Yeah, that
Ride
looks
of a
very.
lifetime.
CCTV footages are more realistic, kind of.
Mexico is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family in a small
Yeah.
amusement park.
So okay,
After
100%.
gathering his
That looks
courage,
very
the young
fake.
boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the
yeah.
roller coaster.
The Ding Dong
all
Ditch Coast
Gustavo's
videos.
family. His proud mother sits in the front and records a video of Gustavo's first roller
That is
coaster
cute.
ride.
This is
But her
cute.
camera catches something that
Why are there
Gustavo
ghost
and his
videos on cute
family
events like this?
simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
I guess this is more believable when it's something that's not meant to be ghosty, you know, paranormal. Like no one's in the back, okay. Empty last car, okay. This is awesome.
Sí, son 3 vueltas, son 5 o 6 vueltas.
He keeps looking back though, maybe at his family.
Abajo, en la parte de abajo, no.
There was something in the back.
No. Una pista.
Yeah, there's someone in the last cart. But he said, can we go again? Maybe like one of the employees just jumped in the last cart. 'Cause this doesn't look very like hardcore, so they just maybe jumped in. Yeah, that's a full-on blown dude.
Otra. Y fue el señor que se despidió, güey. Así es el juego.
Oh, never mind, he's gone.
¿Cuál?
Oh, I don't like this. This is quite creepy. It's adorable that this is the first time roller coasting and you can see a full-on apparition in the back. Jesus Christ.
You see, none of Gustavo's family got in the last cart on the roller coaster, and it's empty for most of the ride. But during the second lap, someone or something seems to appear out of thin air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So just who or what is this? Now, what makes this capture even creepier is that years ago, 2 people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic accident, that roller coaster was condemned and dismantled. It was replaced by this smaller, safer, family-friendly ride.
Yeah, this looks very
So could this be the spirit of one of the victims of the older roller coaster accident?
It was 100%
Are they
creepy.
doomed to loop this track over and over? Let me know what you think. No room.
I don't have an explanation for that either.
Popular Japanese ghost hunter Shiro from the YouTube channel Kuroshiro channel is joined by his friend Tei to investigate an abandoned inn in the mountains of Japan.
I would like to say, the Asian, usually the paranormal things, looks very fucking real, honestly. Sorry for swearing, but like, and it's sometimes, most of the times, fake. Really fake.
The inn was partially destroyed by a typhoon
I feel like most
in
of these are,
1982.
if not all of them, are
The
fake.
inn is said to be haunted by the
But yeah,
ominous spirit of a woman who is
they're
known
so
to
good at
linger
this.
around room number 208.
I mean,
in an
they
attempt
have
to
the best
capture
horror
evidence
movies.
of the paranormal, Shiro decides to leave a static
Asians.
camera recording
Asian
outside
horror
of room
movies best.
208 while he and his friend explore
Honestly.
the rest of the inn.
I'm saying
Without
Asian
them
because I
knowing,
like the whole
camera
time
captures
horror
something
movies.
downright creepy.
Japanese horror movies. You know? Big category. Southeast Asian horror movies. That was weird.
Something can be seen moving
Did you
behind
see
the
it?
decaying
Yeah, you
old
can see it.
Japanese sliding door. The 2 investigators have no idea what they just captured, so they decide that Tei should go and stay in room 208. Shiro
Why
heads
would you
off
wanna
to
stay?
explore the basement, so Tei is left completely alone upstairs in room 208. Suddenly something happens that chills him to his core.
見えるとか見えんぞ本当に。あ、なんか聞こえたし、本当なんか、白がなんかやってんのかな。
Yeah, again, the camera angle, you know? But it could be only because he's lazily holding the camera, so it's fine.
ないよな。
You know, the camera angle. Because they know something's gonna pop in that side. Hmm?
なんかさ、触れた。
Hmm? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
The investigator
So
is touched by
skeptical.
something
I'm
that
so
he can't
skeptical.
see, and he just makes a run for it. When looking back at the footage, it's clear that there's a dark shadow that seems to reach out and touch him, even though Tay says that he didn't see anyone or anything at the time. Then whatever this is seems to follow Tay.
And that
this
is the
time
like
appearing as a
most
pale figure caught
not
by the
as
static
scared
camera
run.
pointed at
Who
room
jogs
208.
like that?
When the two investigators
like,
finally find each other
absolutely
again,
creeped out?
Shiro decides that it's time to
You
grab
don't
their
do a little
equipment
tiny
and just head
jog. I
home.
don't know. I'm
So
just
did
like
the cameras capture
I don't
the
know, everyone
ghost
can
of the
react
woman who is
differently.
said to
I don't
haunt
know.
the abandoned inn?
I'm not
Or
buying
is
it.
it all just an elaborate hoax?
I'm not buying
You
it.
decide. A scare at the Airbnb. Imogene from Alberta, Canada is spending the night at an Airbnb with a friend and her little dog
Airbnbs
Rosie.
are scary as well as
Suddenly,
hotels
Rosie
that
just starts
have like
freaking out at
hidden
what
cameras and
seems
stuff.
like nothing.
Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost? Yeah? What is this first? Where's the ghost? Right there? Where? Where is it? She's staring at her with the dog.
Imogene jokes that the dog is barking at a ghost, and her friend is a little freaked out by the dog's creepy, crazy orange eye shine in the camera. But then
think she's
things
got
take
superpower.
a very bizarre turn.
Dog has super. What?
What the fuck?
Suddenly, the little dog makes a run for it, and a creepy dark shadow seems to reach out for her.
What
Emma
was
says
that?
she has no idea just what this strange shadow could be, and she now believes that the Airbnb might actually be haunted after all.
I've not watched that, Smokey. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like a little.
The ghost
like a little-
of passengers past. This next creepy video was recorded
Yeah.
by a bus driver in
That's a dog.
Santiago, Chile.
I don't know, did you
Bus
see it
driver is
or
completely
was I in the
alone
way?
a parked bus about to start her shift at
I
8
think you could see it because
by
it was
the
like
dark,
a. Yeah, it was
creepy
a,
dark
it was a
shadow
little video.
seems
Yeah.
driver's completely alone
Okay, never mind.
past. This next creepy video was recorded by a bus driver in Santiago, Chile. The bus driver is completely alone in a parked bus about to start her shift at 8 a.m. in the morning, but she suddenly realizes
8
that
a.m.
she
in the
might
morning.
not be
I
as
say
alone
that
as
stuff
she
as well.
thought.
8 a.m. in the morning. Rip in peace.
Corre el tiempo.
¿Mm?
Hay un pasajero sentado en el asiento que va solo, al lado de la puerta. Nos movemos. Movemos. Y no hay nadie.
Okay. What the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
¿Cachan? Sigue ahí sentado. ¿Lo ves?
That's a glitch. There's no
Y
way.
las cámaras no están paradas. Siguen moviéndose.
There must be glitched.
¿Habrá sido alguien que...
If someone was there, like, go in the room, as well as someone still recording that video.
A security camera live feed shows a young passenger is seated next to the window behind the bus
Nah.
driver. But when she turns
That's
to
creepy.
look, there's no one there.
That's so creepy. That
The
must
bus
be a
driver
glitch. There's
wonders
no
if she
way.
might be witnessing a real paranormal event.
That's creepy.
Unfortunately, the video cuts right there, and it was reposted to the internet without a name or source.
Yeah.
So was it a ghost or just a very strange camera glitch? I
it's a
leave that
camera
up to you
glitch.
to decide. Watch closely. Urban explorer Jimmy Jimenez has traveled to an abandoned ghost town somewhere in the mountains of Mexico. He stumbles upon an empty and seemingly barricaded house and decides to take a look inside. While exploring, he doesn't really find anything
I mean,
that's
if it's
strange.
barricaded,
Just an abandoned house covered in
I
dust
wouldn't
and
walk
dirt.
in. I don't know about you
While
guys.
his back is turned, something happens that makes you wonder if the house
Either
was
squatters or
barricaded
like.
for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something
saying.
truly chilling.
I think it's
Watch
barricaded for a
closely.
reason. Okay. Teddy bear face down. Okay, face down. like, no, what are you doing? Why are you here? Go away. Okay. It's not face down anymore. And he's not noticing it. He didn't notice it.
When Jimmy enters the old abandoned house, a doll can be seen lying face down on a chair.
I don't
in
like
the corner
dolls.
of the entrance.
No, not
But when he
color dolls
returns
either.
later to the entrance, the doll is now seated upright, facing Jimmy
I got chills.
as
I
if
don't like
watching
it. I
him.
don't like ghosts.
The explorer
Not
is
ghosts. I
completely
don't like
unaware
dolls.
of
I
what
just don't
has
like
happened,
dolls,
and he
paranormal
leaves the house
children.
oblivious
I
to
can't
what
do
he
that.
just captured.
I'll do dolls.
Now, it should be mentioned that this footage has 0 cuts. You can watch it yourself on Jimmy's YouTube channel. Except for a stray dog barking in the background and the sound of Jimmy's own movements, no other footsteps or motion can be heard.
Oh, I'm creeped
So
out.
it's a complete mystery as to how this doll could have moved. Could it be that something terrible
I'm
happened
getting
in this
tired. I don't
house?
think I can sleep.
Is the doll perhaps a warning for Jimmy to leave? Let me know what you think.
I don't like that. Ooh, I forgot for Casey. I freaking...
The late night visitor. Sandra Crocker from Lincoln, Nebraska wakes up
Penguin.
one morning to find a strange notification from her Ring doorbell camera. The notification says that someone was at her door at around 3:30 in the morning.
Don't know earlier.
When she checks the footage, she is shocked.
What? And then a dude was walking away. So it was like a white bag walking around.
Something can be seen that seems to exit Sandra's house at 3:24
It looks like a
a.m.
pillowcase
The
thing
unrecognizable
walking
figure
around.
appears small and wide at first, but then as it disappears around the corner, it seems to have grown in size.
Then it looks
and
like a
is now
dude.
dark as night. Some have even suggested that it looks like the dark
This looks
figure
like a
of a woman
gown.
walking away in an old-timey
Yeah,
dress.
it looks like a gown, doesn't it?
Now, Sandra doesn't know what to make of the footage.
That looks
So,
freaking creepy.
what do you think this could be? Let me know.
Yeah, that looks exactly like that.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video.